Welcome to everyone. This is one of the meetings organized by Digitale Comune, the Emilia-Romagna's project realized by Lepida SCPA. This project is dedicated to the digital transformations of the online services of the town halls of the entire regional territory. The goal of the project is to drive the administration in the innovation process and to support the citizens with dedicated information and trainings, so that digital became a common good available to everyone. Now I give the floor to the teacher, Janice Diamantino. Thank you.
So today we will discover together the EO app, the Public Services app. How does it work and what is it for? Before to start, just a short recap. So what is SPID? SPID, it is the Public Digital Identity System. It allows access to all the online services of public administration and to some enabled private individuals with a single digital identity. And in what consists this single digital identity? In a username and a password. With your digital identity, you can access the various online services that display the Enter with Speed button, Entra con Speed. Just this blue button that you can see here. So every time you will find this button, Entra con Speed, you can click on it and use your SPID credential to access the service. And how we can use our SPID credential. Using our SPID credential, we have several ways of accessing services. We can enter our basic credential, so username and password, and request the OTP code, so one-time password, via SMS. But remember that by doing so, we will only have 4 SMS available per quarter. Or we can, if we have Lepida ID Speed, we can use the app Lepida ID. And thanks to the app, access by reading the QR code or ask the app to generate an OTP, so a one-time password. And remember that with the app, the OTP are unlimited, or we can access by generating a push notification. So here you can see the Lepida ID app. We have Lettura QR code. So with this, we can read the QR code, or we have Genera OTP, and we can generate a one-time password. And here, using the Lepida ID app, the OTP are unlimited. What is exactly EO, the Public Services app? EO allows you to easily interact with different public administrations, local or national, collecting all their services, communication, payments, and documents in one free app, securely and always at your fingertips. It is an application, so there is not a web version. And where can you find it? EO can be downloaded for free from the Play Store for Android or the Apple Store for iPhone. It was created by the Department for Digital Transformation in collaboration with pagoPA SPA. So here on the right, we have an example. We have a screenshot of the app. So to get started, you need to register with your SPID credential, or alternatively, with your electronic identity card, CIE. And here you can see, you can use your CIE, or you can register with your SPID credential. Once you have registered for the first time, you will be able to log in more easily by entering your chosen PIN or by biometric recognition. Biometric recognition is fingerprint or face recognition. For security, the PIN and biometric data you use to access the app are stored in encrypted form, so protected by a secret code that prevents them from being read unencrypted, only on your phone. When you will enter your SPID credential, then will appear this menu. And here you will click on your identity provider. So for example, if you have Poste ID SPID, you will click on Poste. If you have Lepida SPID, you will click on Lepida. So just click on your identity provider, and today we will use an example with Lepida. So click on Lepida and will appear this screen. And the app will ask to enter your username and your password. So your SPID credential, Lepida ID SPID credential. Then you have to click on Entra con SPID. Now we will watch together a short video tutorial to remember how access online services with OTP with your smartphone and using the app Lepida ID. Access online services with OTP with smartphone. With SPID, you can access online services that have the Enter with SPID, Entra con SPID button. For example, you can access IO, the Public Services app. So just open the app. Click on Entra con SPID, Enter with SPID. Choose Lepida among the identity managers, identity providers. And enter your SPID Lepida ID credential, username and password. and then click on Entra con Speed. Now, click on entering a temporary OTP code generated by the app and open the LapidID app. Click on Generate OTP, Genera OTP, and enter your PIN. Then enter the OTP code proposed by the app on the IO login screen. You can either type it in the app or use the OTP copy button. Just copy the code and click on Entra con Speed. And then click on Autorizzo, I authorize, to allow the use of the personal data needed to access the service. So it's really easy to access generating an OTP using the app, the LapidID app. But we have another possibility, and is receive a push notification on the app. So if you click on this icon, you can receive a push notification on the app. The system will let you know that notification was sent, and simply tap on the notification received and authorize access with your personal PIN or biometric recognition. We can watch another video tutorial to understand better how to use this push notification. So, access online services with push notification. With Speed, you can access online services that have the Entra con Speed button. Enter your Speed, choose Lapida on identity providers and enter your LapidID Speed credential, so username and password. Click on Entra con Speed and click on Ricezione di una notifica sulla app. You will receive a notification on your mobile device. Just tap the notification and authorize access by entering your PIN or proceeding with biometric recognition. And just click on Autorizzo, I authorize, to allow the use of the personal data needed to access the service. So, after logging in with your SPID credential, you will have to decide whether to share your usage data by clicking on the Share Data button, just here. Condividi dati. Just to help, the IO team monitor the app's functioning and provide you with the appropriate assistance in case of problems. Then you will have to set a 6-digit PIN code, just here, that will be requested every time you will open the app and when you will need to access sensitive data. You can change it at any time if you want. Then, if your smartphone allows it, you can set up biometric recognition. And once you have confirmed the initial settings, IO will display information and messages of interest to you, such as certificate summaries, certificates of ownership, or a green pass. So just here, you can see we have 4 different sections. We have messages, we have portafoglio, that is the wallet. We have servizi, so services, and profilo, profile. So we will discover every section together, and we will start with messaggi, messages. IO allows you to receive communication from all Italian local and national public administrations to keep track of all deadlines and, if necessary, to make payments. When each new message arrives, IO informs you through a notification. If you need to know more about the content of a message, each communication carries the organizational reference and the possibility of quickly accessing its specific contact channels. Now we will watch another video tutorial to understand better how to use messages in IO app.
Con IO riceverai comunicazioni puntuali e personalizzate dai servizi e degli enti pubblici, semplicemente installando l'app. In base a dove vivi, i messaggi su IO possono essere di diverso tipo. Puoi ricevere un promemoria ad avvicinarsi di una scadenza, ad esempio se devi rinnovare la carta d'identità o il pass per la zona a traffico limitato. In alcuni comuni ti arriverà un avviso se c'è qualcosa da pagare, la mensa scolastica, la tassa sui rifiuti, una multa, e potrai pagarli subito direttamente dall'app. Io ti ricorderà l'appuntamento presso un ufficio pubblico e ti dirà se è ora di iscrivere tuo figlio a scuola. Potresti ricevere un messaggio in una situazione eccezionale, magari legata al traffico o ad un'allerta meteo. Riceverai una notifica quando è pronto un documento per te, come ad esempio il certificato di proprietà dei tuoi veicoli. E in alcuni casi potrai visualizzarlo direttamente dall'app. Insomma, installando Io, sarà lo Stato a contattarti ogni volta che ha qualcosa di importante per te.
And what else you can find on Io app? You will find there the Green Pass. The Io app is one of the channels where you can receive your Green Pass and save it in the image gallery of your smartphone. On Io, you will receive a message every time a certificate in your name becomes available. You don't have to request it or enter any code or other data, okay? You just will receive a message. If you click on dagli, details button, if you click here, you can read the contents of the certificate and the relevant health data. The information, which is the same as that contained in the QR code, is sent to Io in absolute security directly from the Ministry of Health platform and is checked every time you view the certificate. Now we have another video tutorial. With Io, you don't have to do anything. Just install the app and log in with Speed or CIE, and you will be notified when a certificate in your name is available. You can enlarge QR code. Io allows you to enlarge the QR code for easier reading. And you can save the QR code on your device. You will find it in your image gallery, even if you have no internet connection. All details are available. Open the details to see the health data contained in your certificate, provided by Ministry of Health. So the Green Pass will be always with you. Easily find your Green Pass in your message list. Just clicking on Messages. So we discovered the first section in the Io app, that was Messages. Now we will discover Portafoglio, Wallet. With pagoPA integrated into the app, you can pay for the services of all public administration bodies quickly and securely. use your favorite payment methods, and always have the history of all operations at your fingertips. In the wallet section, so in Portafoglio, you can save your favorite payment methods and use them as often as you like. Your transaction history will remain available in the app. And how to add a payment method on IO? You have just to click on Aggiungi, just here. Clicking on Aggiungi, you will add a payment method, and you can add many different payment methods. Then you have to click on Metodo di pagamento, and you have to choose from this list. You have to choose the type of payment method to be added. For example, credit card, prepaid card, debit card, or for example, BancoPosta card, or for example, pagoBancomat card. So this is just an example. If you decide to add your pagoBancomat card, just click on this, and IO, the app, will search for cards associated with you. Then you have to click on Continua, continue. So you have to select the card you wish to add and click on Aggiungi that you can see here. So add. If you can't find all cards you have, you can add them later. Obviously, you can also delete a payment method. So you just click on the payment method that you want to delete and just click then on Elimina questo metodo. Delete this method. And what about payments? With IO, you can pay any paper notice issued in the pagoPA circuit simply by framing the QR code on the bill or by manually entering the notice code.
IO ti permette di pagare in pochi secondi la mensa dell'asilo di tuo figlio, la Tari, una multa, il bollo della tua auto e tante altre cose. Se ricevi per posta un avviso di pagamento con il logo pagoPA, ti basta andare sul portafoglio, premere su Paga un avviso e inquadrare il codice QR. IO controllerà che il tuo avviso sia ancora valido e potrai pagarlo in un attimo usando i metodi che hai già salvato nell'app. Sempre più enti pubblici mandano anche su IO i propri avvisi di pagamento. Vediamo l'esempio della mensa. La scuola ti invia un messaggio che indica la scadenza e ti spiega cosa devi pagare. Per procedere, ti basta premere Paga. Come prima, IO controlla che il tuo avviso non sia già stato pagato e ti propone di usare la tua carta di credito preferita. Ovviamente puoi aggiungere un nuovo strumento di pagamento e salvarlo nell'app. A questo punto devi solo confermare usando la tua impronta digitale o il codice di sblocco e visualizzerai in pochi secondi la ricevuta della transazione. Comodo, no?
So we talked about PagoPA, but what is PagoPA? PagoPA is the national platform that allows you to choose, according to your habits and preferences, how to pay taxes, duties, or fees to the public administration and other participating bodies that provide services to citizens. The pagoPA notice contains all the information you need in a standard, easy-to-understand format. To pay, you have just to scan the QR code with the IO app. So, in the notice, you will find this QR code, or you will find a code. So, to pay, you can just scan this QR code using your IO app, or alternatively, use the data on the notice for all other payment channels that require it. So, this code here. But with pagoPA, you can also pay online. For example, on the website of your credit institution, you have to follow the steps required by the authority and complete the payment via pagoPA. And you can choose the most convenient transaction manager for you. Or, for example, on your home banking service. So go to your bank's portal, search in the pagoPA menu, and pay with your current account. Or on your payment app. So use your favorite payment app, search in the pagoPA menu, and frame the QR code on your notice. Or on online payment services. pagoPA is also integrated into the main online payment services, which you can use even if you are not their customer. So we can pay online, or we can pay at counters, for example, in the bank, at participating branches or ATMs, or at the post office, using either the QR code pagoPA or the PA postal order form. Or, for example, at participating shops. So look for the pagoPA logo in participating bars, pharmacies, supermarkets, or at private mail points. You can also pay at agencies offering postal services in the area. So, many different ways to use pagoPA. And what about the cost? Each payment service provider can independently apply different charges depending on its own commercial policies and the user contractual conditions. With pagoPA, the fees relating to the payment services provider chosen by the user at the payment stage are displayed transparently to the citizen. before the introduction of pagoPA, in many cases, it was the creditor authority that incorporated the commission cost into the tax or service. The commission cost was therefore hidden from the citizen, but still present. So with pagoPA, the fees relating to the payment service provider will be displayed transparently. So we discovered messages, we discovered portafoglio, so wallet section. Now we will discover the section servizi, services. The IO app was created to offer a single, convenient, simple and secure access point to all public administration services. Several national and local authorities have already brought their services on board IO, and many more will be added in the coming months. So you will find a section with national services and another section with local services. And how does it work? There is no need to register for individual services or portals. The app brings the services directly to your phone. If a service has something important to tell you and already knows your tax code, so your codice fiscale, it can send you a message in the app. You can choose how you want to receive communication at any time, clicking on Profile and then clicking on Preferenze, or by visiting the details of each service. And in the app, you will find also your codice fiscale. Within the app, under the heading Profile, you can also consult the facsimile of your tax code, codice fiscale, including the barcode. Please remember that this does not replace the physical document, but just allows you to read the data. And then we have the last section in IO app, that is Profile. By accessing the Preference section in your profile, you can further customize the tool, for example, by synchronizing your calendar with the IO app, which will alert you to possible deadlines if you have them on your phone's calendar. Or you can change the language, for example. So if you click here on Lingua, you can change the language. And, for example, set up in English. So thank you very much and have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.